Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Sunday the 24th of February 2019. Thank you for joining me. I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot for today's reading. Let's have a look at what the cards want you to know. And as I shuffle the cards, I tune into the day's energy. So I ask the cards, what is Sunday the 24th going to be about? So these readings apply to all signs of the zodiac. They're for everyone who watches. So please share them online so that we can get more people to watch these. I'd be thrilled if that took place. Now, let's have a look at what Sunday is about. Got the Two of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse. So, as always, when I get three reverse cards, I read them both ways round. But first of all, it indicates that it's a major shift in energy from the day before. And if I remember correctly, yesterday was about really breaking free and having the right perspective and using your practical skills to get yourself out of a situation that was damaging and difficult. Today is very different. Today, you're going on a journey, either an emotional journey or a spiritual journey, and I'm being told it's a spiritual journey. We've got this outline, we've got this ghost-like figure pushing the boat, and we've got this young man sitting in the boat with his swords along for the ride. The element of air rules swords, and swords have to do with thoughts, the way you perceive things, the way you communicate, the way you're able to look at the world. It's regrets, it's dreams for the future, it's anything that has to do with your intellect. And the boat is a swan, so it's a journey of beauty. The goal is to move somewhere more beautiful. And this young man, he is wise enough to realize that he can get his higher power and his higher self to help him get to that new and better place. It's not just physical, external influences that have caused him to make this move. And the swan boat, I mean, you don't see very much of those. It's very creative to create a boat like that. So he's looking to create more beauty in his life, and that's also a creative thought process which has come from his ideas. So ultimately, he's going to get to the other side. There's a star there, and he's going to find what he's looking for in terms of, this is how I can let go of certain thoughts that no longer serve me, and I can discover my true purpose, and I can let my light shine. I can really get to the place in life where I want to be. Importantly, you're able to see beyond the physical world, and you're able to see into the spiritual realm. You know what's interesting is I use lots of different decks, and the law of attraction is involved when I use the decks. I choose a different deck every day, and I believe that I use the deck that's meant to come out on that day. Now, usually the Six of Swords is you've got a gondolier and a woman and a child moving along. This is the only deck that has a swan boat and that has a ghost-like figure pushing the boat. So the difference is that you're really looking to leave something behind to maximize your own potential, and to do that by drawing on all the resources, physical, earth, air, spiritual, the higher realms. The next card is the Three of Swords, And the Three of Swords represents heartbreak, loss, betrayal. And it's not a very happy card. It's being really heartbroken. And he's going on a mission to really be the star that he can be. What he realizes is that once he gets there, the star promises a lot, but it's not going to deliver. He's going to get there and he's going to feel betrayed, rejected, heartbroken. Because what he really wanted to find was this connection with something else, with either his higher self, so that he could heal and create something strong, and that he could create freedom for himself, or that he could fall in love with another person who would also give him that strength. Do you see the lion there in his clothing? And that would give him the passion to really be the person he's always wanted to be. But the journey doesn't take him there. It takes him to heartbreak. So no one is going to be there waiting for him. And the sense of higher self is difficult to grasp. So if he gets there, it's not going to be like easy. He sits down and he meditates and suddenly he's in tune and connected to the higher realms and they're all applauding him. It's going to feel tough. So let's see what these cards mean in reverse. So the lack of love in your life means that you're not going to be heartbroken, and that you can think very well, and that you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to find anything. You are complete in yourself. You don't need to reach some star to maximize your potential. You can do that where you are. And you can connect with the higher realms, and you can use your thoughts and ideas to turn those into something beautiful. So you're able to be creative and to take that unmanifest, abstract type of thinking, and you can make it manifest. The lack of love, I said, whether this is upside down or not, yeah, the lack of love. So there's not a great feeling of being connected to someone else. Or there's not a great feeling of I am being completed through my connection with someone else. And we've got these snakes which look like the caduceus. I'm not healed by being someone else, by being with someone else. I'm not strengthened, and I don't get extra freedom by being with someone else. And that means that you really can't be heartbroken because you don't get anything from an external force. So you're able to take your thoughts back, really, and stop longing for love, or you stop longing for something to complete you. And what that then enables you to do is to claim your own stardom and to work with what you've got already in the here and now. You don't need to move, and you can see beyond the physical realm into the higher realms. So this is a fabulous day for any artists, writers, anyone who's struggled with heartbreak and loss and betrayal, and anyone who feels like they need another person to complete them. You'll see today that that is not the case. You don't need someone to complete you. If you have a relationship with your higher self, your higher power, that is the only real relationship that's consistent. Because people, whether they love you unconditionally or not, people leave, people die, people move on, people fall out of love. And it's not reliable. So it's also a good day for anyone who's an intuitive, a psychic, or a medium to do readings for people, because again, the veil between this world and the other world is really, really thin, and you can just pull it back and connect with the other side in a very logical, easy, thoughts process kind of way. They call that claircognizance, I think, out of all of the clairs. They make everything seem very complicated, but it's not. If you're an intuitive and someone asks you a question like, when will I be married? Sometimes you'll get the message through your feelings, or sometimes you'll see the number 2 in your mind's eye, or sometimes you'll just know when that person will get married, or sometimes you'll hear a voice whispering it in your ears. Today is about just knowing things and simply things coming in that way. So that's the easiest of the clairs. That's the one that's most open and activated today. So use that ability to tap into the unmanifest and also tap into your own pain and your own strength, and use that to create beautiful things. Transform these abstract, unmanifest ideas and thoughts and make them something practical so that you can let your light shine. So again, creative people, awesome day for you. Also, great day for family, for being spiritual, for doing readings for other people, self-sacrificing, family-oriented, and nurturing of yourself and of others. Let's turn them around to look at the numbers. 6 and 3 is 9, and 2 is 11. 11 is the master number of service. So by doing readings for other people, or by expressing your abstract thoughts in some sort of creative way, music, you write an opera, or you write a show, or you write a book, or you paint something, or you do a communicative healing kind of session, or even a hands-on healing session where you channel kind of spiritual energy and you make yourself a tube for the universe, and that abstract energy comes through you and out your hand chakras, and you can heal people if that's something that you're good at, because the veil is very thin. So everything that's usually hard to access today isn't. So you can be of service to other people and yourself. Remember that charity begins at home. Take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of other people. By taking care of yourself, often that's enough to simply be a good example. And people seeing you take care of yourself will then say, wow, I need to take care of myself as well. Have a wonderful day. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In my personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. The astrology chart allows me to look at your vocational aptitudes, your life purpose, what's coming up for you, and what's destined in love and romance, relationships, money, physical health, spiritual progress. If you have any questions, I can answer those for you. And I can also use the astrocartography to see where the best place is for you to live and whether you're moving or you're staying put. So if you are interested in that, then please visit the website gregoryscott.com. Book your reading there. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.